doing is mapping, and I've tried to get the light in here low enough that you can read. There you go. So I've mapped the octaver, the compressor, vibrato, which is obviously having some sort of problem. It's pretty easy to do this, and if you work out a sort of workflow to do it in, the time gets cut right down. But stop this 1 second. So I've done 3 or 4 different presets, and hopefully you can see it up here changing. A bit of a tap dance at first, but once you work out, these are meant to be just templates, but the thing is you can cut and paste in HX Edit one snapshot to any other snapshot, so you can build the basic building blocks using a stomp. And in this case, how do I say it? In this case, this big boy HX floor here is strictly a Midi controller. And you can see from the path, this is just one massive template. And all you've got is an in and out for the Plethora, but that could be an Iridium, that could be anything. And a little catch delay at the end so that I can switch presets here or on an Iridium. As it should be well known by now, these things will always have a gap as the DSP loads. It's inevitable with anything digital. Same thing goes for my Sim1 there. There's a slight tiny gap in anything that is acting as a big multi-unit thing, and there are ways around it, so why not use them? This was built kind of to do that. But I'm now remoting everything from here, and what I find really good with these scribble strippy things, thingamabobs, Andrew, is that you can go back to 5. 5 was a good one. You can set them up so that they're just showing exactly what's on screen there, but you've already got on screen there a bunch of stuff. What you can't see is what tone print you're using. And I've set up this one here where the delays match everything on there, and you can remotely fire it if you want, and it lights up nice and bright, kind of like it would on Morningstar. It's just brilliant design as a MIDI controller, if you want to think of it this way. I mean, obviously it's more than that, but since 2.9 dropped, this thing is mad for the amount of stuff it can hold. So what I'm proposing is this. We're going to open up a new topic in the group and probably intersperse it with other groups, because I run an Iridium group, I run the Plethora group, and obviously the big Helix, the small Helix, and all of this stuff combined with MIDI. So this has nothing to do with MIDI. This is driving, it has to do with MIDI, but this is all being driven from the big boy. So if you get into the joy that is the command center, it's really not as hard as it looks, but more to the point. If you're getting into this stuff, you're going to have to break down and connect a computer and start using HX Edit. There's no other way around it. It's just way too fast this way. You can copy and paste instant messages and send them out. And what I'm really thinking of here is, if you're out there with other delay pedals, you know, other reverb, any other MIDI controllable pedal that you like, what we can do is work as a team together. And you can map useful things into templates and then share them. So, you know, this should work easily. I should be able to send Chad, who I know has, no, Chad doesn't have a Variax. Chris Saraga, who has a Variax and a Helix, and maybe some external doodad. And we should be able to share ideas right within a Helix preset, controlling all this stuff. So as long as you put your MIDI channels the same between people, and my suggestion is to everyone for the Plethora X5, use channel 11. Why not channel 11? It works for me. But anyway, anything that I'm sharing from here will go to a channel 11. And it should, in my mind, as long as the boards are the same, work. So you could create an entire new network of Iridium or Plethora or Command Center or whatever doodad. You could even control the stump from here, which would be cool. So when I'm out on the road, I'm using the stump. I could drive it all from here, copy and paste and move stuff in there, and get it small enough to fit within the 6 blocks. Connect it to all of this so it can concentrate on being a good little amp dude, or even cut off some slack with that and let him do more drives. This should really stretch out the capability of the stump, and when 3 drops with the new command center, ha 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 ha, wouldn't that be fun?